Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living. I'm Gary, and today we're going to make another quick bread. We're still going to be using almond flour. We're just going to change some of the ingredients just slightly. Another thing we're doing today is we're doubling it. Most of these quick bread recipes can be doubled, but we're going to see for sure, can this one be doubled? It might be an interesting quick bread that you might want to use for a party, or even for your weekend mornings, or even right before you go to work. You just pop it in the toaster oven and take off with it. There's so many possibilities when you have a quick bread that's easy and simple to make. Come and see how this turns out.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food plant-based lifestyle.
Alright, so this is a double recipe. So it's going to require a giant bowl, enough for 4 cups of flour. And another bowl, this will be for the wet ingredients. I'm using Blue Diamond almond flour. I'll be using gluten-free Glabber Girl baking powder, Himalayan sea salt, fine, McCormick pure vanilla extract. This is World Market nutmeg, craisins, chia seeds. This is going to be the loaf pan I'm using. And since I'm making muffins, these are the muffin pan with its liners. Also, I'll be using walnuts. So that's the ingredients. So let's get started. I always sift my flour. For this recipe, I decided to buy a brand new electric sifter, purchased on Amazon.com, of course. And it came with a bench cutter, which I'm sure I'm going to be able to use. It uses 2 AA batteries. You press this orange button here and it turns it on. So we're going to see for sure if that works. It costs about $20. So that's our quick little unboxing that we're doing today. I'm going to clear this off, and then what first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the chia seed egg. Now in the last video I made a flax egg. It's the binding agent because we don't use eggs in this particular recipe. Now the first thing you need to do is your chia seed, your binder. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix chia seeds with water, and we're going to put it in this bowl and we're going to set it aside. Okay, so what you do, for each egg you need a tablespoon of your binder, in this case chia seed. We're doubling the recipe. And before the recipe was 2 flax heads, now it's going to be 4 flax heads. That takes care of that. Now we need 12 tablespoons of water. Now we're going to stir it, and we're going to set it aside. Next, we're going to work on the flour. This is the new electric one I have. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to bring in the flour. We're going to measure it ahead of time, because we want 4 cups. Use our red spoon. This is going to be the dry ingredients in this large bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to spoon it back into here. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees. This means it's started. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, after the oven, we're going to put together the dry ingredients. Okay, the rest of the dry ingredients. So in here, there's 4 cups of sifted flour. We're using Clabel Girl double acting baking powder that's gluten-free. This has got 2 tablespoons. This is pink Himalayan sea salt purchased at Sam's Club. This has got 1 teaspoon. This is ground cloves. There's a little shaver thing that you have to ground the cloves at. It goes inside too. These are half a cup of walnuts, and they'll be added later towards the end, but we have a couple extra here to put on top of the loaf. Alright, so this finishes our dry ingredients. Now we're going to work on our wet ingredients. Half a cup of dried cranberries. So in here we're going to put the chia seeds. We're going to put the 6 bananas. There's a very ripe banana right here. 6. Next we have to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix both of these bowls correctly. So on this one here, we're going to use a whisk, and this is just your dry ingredients. You're just going to make sure everything is all mixed up. Okay, that looks pretty good. This one's going to be a little more difficult. You can either use a fork, or I'm going to use a potato masher. Now, this is your dry, this is your wet. You're going to combine them now. I recommend you fold it in a little bit at a time. Easy to overmix your ingredients, especially when you're running with 4 cups of flour. Now you want to keep going until your sides of your bowl are clean, where all the ingredients are mixed together. But you don't want to overmix it. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to put it in our lined loaf pans.
If you like what you see, subscribe. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.